Hey guys, off the top rope here, off the Mike Sports Network. Some rumors going around WWE. Credit to my guy Andrew Badala, who has his own company and is a big marketing guy, big time content creator in this community. Has a great podcast. So he put out there that he had heard murmurs, and there's close to being an official announcement. I don't know how far away they are from this. That Money in the Bank will be coming to Los Angeles and will be at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, where they had the debut of Raw on Netflix January 6th this past year. So this is very interesting because I mean, obviously after WrestleMania, a lot of things are going to be reset, and you're not. I'm not sure where a lot of things are going to go. We've been waiting for this for a while, but there is an opportunity to do something that probably they should have done the last 2 years. Let's call it what it is in terms of the men's Money in the Bank. I think this is the time for LA Knight, to win Money in the Bank. If they're going to do this in LA, there is no better time, even if it may be kind of obvious, to crown the megastar as Mr. Money in the Bank and have him potentially pursue the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I don't know how this is going to look. And, John Cena could potentially be the WWE champion at some point, and I venture to think that Jey Uso is going to, I mean, unless they want to really screw with us, Jey Uso is probably going to be the World Heavyweight Champion after WrestleMania. So the question becomes, if LA Knight does win Money in the Bank, and I think he should, and I think he will. I think this is a slam dunk layup. He should have won it. As much as I love Damian Priest and how the title reign did some good for him, I think LA Knight should have won it in London. I think you can make an argument that he should have won it last year. Drew, I get why they did it. There really was no path for LA Knight to, potentially cash in. So I'm fine. You're running out of time. You are running out of time with how over this guy is. He is the U.S. champion again. I don't really, see how much longer he really has, or how much he really has to prove as, a mid-card champion, because I think he is a bigger deal than that. So him winning Money in the Bank in his hometown, granted, he is from Maryland, but he lives in Los Angeles. He is billed from Los Angeles, California. For God's sake, his name is L.A. Knight. Yeah. So I think he should win it. And then what becomes of it, depending on how WWE handles it, you could really stake the claim to make LA Knight into like this fully blown freaking, no pun intended, megastar. I don't know if they'll have the cojones or huevos to do this, because there's definitely a bigger point to potentially have, like a CM Punk potentially, beat a heel John Cena. But if you guys remember, really the first validating point for LA Knight as a babyface on the main roster was when John Cena endorsed him. So what if LA Knight wins Money in the Bank? We get to, let's say, SummerSlam, or we get further down the road, and LA Knight cashes in on John Cena and wins the WWE Championship from John Cena, the guy who probably, elevated him to a level that he hadn't been in his entire career. He was already over, but he needed some validation to get to that. And you remember that weird moment in 2023 where John Cena was around a lot because there was nothing going on in Hollywood. Everybody was on strike. So now you have a chance to bring back that story, have LA Knight and John Cena would be, from a persona and microphone standpoint, would be some great promo battles, potentially to, set some stuff up. I know this is a little bit out there in terms of thinking, and a lot of people are losing their patience with WWE's lack of, effort really to push LA Knight to the next level. A lot of people are mad that Damian and a lot of people are mad that Jay got these opportunities, because LA Knight, can be argued, is one of the most organically over people in WWE, at least from a babyface perspective. They made him a heel, and he naturally just got himself over to a point where it was like, yeah, we can't keep this guy heel. Are you kidding me? Everybody just loves him. So, listen, I've been following this guy for a decade, since he was Eli Drake and pushing the dummy button in Impact Wrestling. He is as good as there is. He's up there in age, but he's a very youthful 40 some odd years old, or I don't have the exact number. He's right around the same age as Damian Priest. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't do that. I mean, the conventional thing would be to have him cash it on Jay, but I really just don't if they want to keep LA Knight, like where he is, I don't think cashing on Jay is the greatest idea in the world. Um, but hey, maybe somebody beats Jay for the world heavyweight title at some point, and then LA Knight cashes in on that person. But if you really want to make LA Knight like and bring it back to a storyline point in his career with John Cena, that would be a statement and a half. I just logistically, with a lot of pieces on the road to retirement for John Cena, I don't see that really happening. But I'm bound to be surprised. WWE has proven to be very unpredictable under Triple H. Like we've seen the tag team title change. We've seen a women's championship change. We've seen John Cena turn fucking heel. So LA Knight winning Money in the Bank and potentially cashing in on John Cena, that is a moment that a lot of people could remember. So it's on the table there. And this hasn't been officially announced yet, but from reliable people that I trust, and I give a lot of credit to, who are in this business and marketing and hear these rumors, say that Money in the Bank is going to be in Los Angeles. So really, there's to me, there's only one real winner, and his name is L.A. Knight. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.